We know what he can do with this. The biggest guitar in the world.
That is a big old bass.
Encore. I think this is that part of the show where Elias would be chanting for Freebird and about to get thrown out.
And Elias,
yes. Please let this happen.
No, he is not going to play with Elias under the piano.
he's like a real-life Phantom of the Opera.
It needs work, but hey, what else can't the guy do? Look at all this extra plunder laying around. Strowman's got a conflict. He doesn't know what to hit Elias with next.
Yeah, it's like a big playroom for Braun.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.